What's up, guys? You got the Pharaoh and Miranda here with Chris of Devil Wears Prada, Flow Hawk on the camera. We got it all worked out here at Mayhem Fest, Hotlanta, Georgia. Chris, how's the tour been thus far?
The tour has been amazing. Probably my favorite tour I've done so far. So yeah, to say the least, it's awesome.
So you guys recently had a lineup change. How's that affected this tour, and how's it going to go from here?
It was definitely something that needed to happen for the good of the band, you know, and everything since has been going perfectly, and we're just going to continue doing what we're doing. We have a friend just filling in on keyboards, playing the songs with us, and everything is going as smoothly as it could, so we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing.
Now, Chris, I've got to ask you, the whole thing going on over in Prague right now with Randy Blythe of Lamb of God, is this, will you guys let this affect whether or not you're going to hit that area on a European tour?
Well, as far as I know, he killed a person, so, or at least was involved with killing someone, and we generally tend to stay away from activities like that, so I don't think that it would affect where we were going. We actually, I think we're talking about being on a tour with Lamb of God at some point around this time, so it's actually a good thing that we didn't go do that, because it would have been, I'm assuming, canceled. I don't know if they went home, but I'm assuming
either
that
or just bump you guys up to headlining.
Yeah, it could have happened, but I think I'd rather be here just because this is the perfect lineup. So yeah, I mean, everything that's happening with that. Do you know, is he still being held there?
He is still being held right now. There is a petition going around the internet trying to get people to sign to go to the White House for his immediate release.
And I hear they're racking up the legal fees too, so that must be pretty horrible. Just a sucky situation.
It is.
Everyone can agree on that.
All right, so what have you guys got lined up for the rest of 2012, and what holds 2013 for Devil Wears Prada?
We're going to go to Europe and do like a week in the UK supporting August Burns Red, and Whitechapel is also on that. And then from there on out, we're pretty much going to set our sights on writing a new record. So that's what we'll be doing.
Do you have any idea when the release date might drop for that?
Well, we haven't even really started writing it or even considered who we're going to record with or anything. So definitely 2013 at the earliest, so I would say.
Thank you for the props from my buddies from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they're good friends of ours. It's going to be sick.
Oh yeah, great guys. Now I've got to ask you, as a Christian metal artist, the POD incident, are you familiar with it?
I am not familiar with it.
Okay, POD has released a song that has dropped an F-bomb.
Okay.
And yet POD has always been considered a Christian artist.
Mm-hmm.
What's your attitude on it and the cursing that some Christian artists do? Because other Christian metal bands that have come out with songs that would have not only damn and hell in them, and referring to being damned to hell, but also other expletives that are a lot more fierce.
I personally think that, well, I guess there's a few different ways that you can look at it, because I think that there's a difference between what you say and do in your personal life with your friends, you know, behind like just hanging out, and then like the music that you put out, you know, that's what people see and that's what they judge you on an official level. So I could see where it would be controversial, but I could also see where they may be trying to take a stand and prove a point that everyone is human, and I'm fairly sure that most people like curse every now and then, you know. I mean, all of us do. It's just like something that normal people do, even if you try not to, you know. Sometimes it slips out and nobody's perfect, and maybe they're trying to prove a point by saying that. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, stuff like that, if they have a younger audience, it may not be a good idea, you know, to be saying that kind of stuff with the respect that they know they have a younger audience. Right. But I mean, that's like setting a good example for the younger audience is probably very high up there on the priority list for any band that considers themselves a Christian band. And you know, that's why you have official releases, and then you have your personal life. So I mean, I don't really personally think it's that big of a deal because it's just a word, but I mean, you know, I could see how people would be offended.
People put too much emphasis on one word.
Yeah, rather than the entire message. I mean, I'm assuming, so.
Because usually 99% of the time it's taken out of context. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're just walking around spewing curse words all day, you know, which they, I'm assuming, are not. Fart knocker. Yeah. But yeah.
Chris, I do appreciate it, brother.
Thank you very
Y'all tear
much.
the stage up. We're looking forward to seeing their set. Devil Wears Prada.